Jimbo, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Green Bay Packers. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Ready.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are 1 game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Here's Pacheco once again. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And some room to maneuver. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now on the opening drive of this NFC title game.
Here we go. Ready.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Play fake. Here's Love. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Black shot. Drill green. Set.
Love looking to throw it. That's taken in by Golden. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Let's go. Ready, go.
Love, they go play action now. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft from 3 yards out. And the Packers have struck first in this NFC title game. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Seahawks take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Walker. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. In motion right, Campbell. They'll try and throw for it here. That is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
And the Seahawks, first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Seahawks.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. But I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
7 Pirates, Mustang 19. 18 Rattle, 18 Rattle. 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Hey, go!
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
And now a handoff to Charbonnet. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 14-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
On play action. Love to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Gain of 8. And the Packers, 1st down.
Here we 43
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Here's 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
52 Blaster.
Love now. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
Packers, 1st down.
Check White.
1st and 10
Here we
at
go.
the
Ready?
43-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Okay, break.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Black, 95.
A throw left side, it's hauled in by Golden. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden. 37 yards. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Seahawks, 0.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Throw out wide to Walker. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he's free at the 35. Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 79 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Love wants to shift things around.
Fury, yellow.
To throw again on 2nd down. Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Ready. Cut.
Love. Incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
Down. Black 40. Ready?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Set. Trouble. 38. Set.
To the air again. Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Slide through. Set. Cut.
Working out of the gun. Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
York able to send this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Throwing. Love. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
We'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
On the ready. 19 Lions. Cougars, ready, go. Ready,
Back to throw now in his own end zone. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And this is good for a first down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. Back to throw here. And And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me. The subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got Hooper on the short connection. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 35 yards. And the Seahawks are back within a score. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Second year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
2nd and 5. Now he'll tuck this and run. That is incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
19 Charger, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll set up a throw. They'll let this go deep for Smith-Njigba. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Lloyd. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
On the Seahawks' 39-yard line.
Clock, ready. 52 blue. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
33, yellow. 6, mega. Ready.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And he is caught. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 21, here's the 2nd down and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Love looking to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Lloyd. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green. Marshawn Lloyd, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now we feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard
70
line.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Up the middle, here's Walker. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And out of bounds right around the 20. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
First down. A gain of 7.
Come on. Hey, pass it all 80.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Hold it ready.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Ready.
They're going to look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. Extra point up and through by Myers. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Come on, ready. 10 black. Check, huh?
Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Jacobs. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there.
Set, ready,
Love, they go play action now. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
That's good.
To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They have nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Green Jack.
On 4th down, Love. He'll try to do it himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Boye Mafe got through the line like a knife through butter. He buries him for a loss. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Love. And Watson has it right side. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson from 13 yards out. And the Packers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. The extra point now coming from Myers. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Okay, break.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They run it with Jacobs. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now Love going to change things up. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Black, 95.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers had 6 to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. St. Brown on the catch. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Cowboy 80, 19 Lions, 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw again. Smith and Jigba with the ground. And he's brought down. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's first and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it, and he'll just get rid of it.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Not Corey, 70.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
They'll come up now. This is second and long. Back to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's third down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Let's go now. 65, 65.
Back to throw here. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may do it for this NFC title game. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On now is the Packers punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Well, that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
2 yards.
Let's go, let's go!
Seahawks. First down at the 46-yard line.
The Green Bay Packers, they are again NFC champions as we sign off and say goodnight.